And those could come from years of neurological programming told you could never be anything. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to get ahead. You're not going to win. And some people accept their own failure.
That's right.
I never accepted my failure, but your story is inspiring to me because you didn't accept your failure. You could have given up. You could have just accepted that you weren't going to be anything. And, you were able to rise above because not only was it from a survival standpoint, but you knew you had something inside of you that would never let you be satisfied with failure. And that desire to create overrode your psychological mindset to fail.
That's right.
And you were able to do that. And I think that is so inspiring that you do that. So how do you take that experience that you had at the time that it happened where you could have went another direction, but you chose not to? How do you bottle up that genie and you share it with the rest of the country? If Grant Winstead can do it, so can I.
Here's the deal. Guys like me and you are always creating. We always are creating. You either said it yourself, from a canvasser to AI to robotics. You're always creating. Well, the same here. I'm always creating. And I created with the mentors that I have. I had several good mentors. I have Dave Yeho was one of my mentors. I had Matt Rosenblatt, building supply owner. I have Norman Rails. I had some of the heaviest hitters in this industry. Along the way, they put things in me. They instill things in me. Like I would have never got if I wasn't be able to listen to what they were telling me. And what I have done is I have listened to the Bob Proctors. I listened to Reverend Ike, which is a pioneer within himself. Look at Reverend Ike. I listened to Nightingale, Earl Nightingale. My first tape that I got came from Mel Rosenblatt. He said, listen to this. And that opened up a whole new thing on working on myself. And one of my greatest things that I say to people, yeah, it's okay to work for somebody. That's fine and noble, right? But you can make more money by working on yourself. And so I put together 12 modules that almost, you got to do the work, but what do you want and what's holding you back are the first two questions. Because something is holding somebody back. They don't know what it is, but something's holding them back. And then we teach them how to set goals. So all that is in this, and like your potential, the 12 modules that we teach. And because what you want to do is we really want to move the needle. We don't want people just talking or just going through the motion. We want people to actually say, hey, this program helped me get from here to where I wanted to go. And as I look back over my 45 years in this industry, that's what I did. I was able to say, okay, Grant, where do you want to go? I was able to document that information along the way by journaling and whatnot. And then I was able to meet, like I said, Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor, Reverend Ike, and all these guys in their own way basically came from the same things we came from. And so I was able to take the courses and learn from them along with Dave Yoho and my other mentors and put it in the system that works. And I think if we're moving the needle, if we're giving them information to say, hey, you can do this, but you got to do the work. You have to want it. We can show you how to do it. You got to figure out what you want. You have to think about what's holding you back. You have to do the paradigm change in your mind. So there's a lot of work you have to do, but you can do it if you want to change. So that's basically what Ignite Your Potential is all about. Changing people, transformation, mindset, and mentoring.